Yeah, not sure what it was, but it was fun. We've got the next one coming up. Let's check it out, see what we've got going on. And the next match is going to be Got It Hog, like I said, and that is going to be Swift, Rix, Corey, and Zorism taking on Imagine on Perf, which is Cade, Dr. Tikashi Babs, and Solaris, yes. So we've got that one. What can we expect from these players?
Well, this squad, Gotti, the OG, they have just a ton of experience when it comes to competitive overall. You look at Rixie, you look at Swift, you look at Joker, you look at Zorism, you look at all four of them. You know, they have so much experience. They've all placed top four. They know what it's like to taste a little bit of that medal, if you will. First place, second place, third place. So, you know, all these solid players. I don't think any of them come in first place before, but still being able to place very, very high. You know, we know who owns those two spots for this entire year. But you know, for either way, to be able to continuously play so high and be so consistent, always be playing aids, scrimmaging, things like that. This squad is very, very, very capable of winning this tournament today and taking Right Turtle. Honestly, the distance, I would be surprised if they are able to make it to them, how that match would go down. So, you know, this squad with Imagine on Perf, they're going to have to show me something, and they're going to have to show me something serious because I'm not too familiar with these players. I've seen them a couple times and things like that, but they haven't done anything to really draw my eye over to them. So, you know, maybe today they'll be changing my mind.
Let's move over to the layout, see what maps we're going to be playing on, see if there's going to be a little bit more of an easy time or not. What do you think out of this? Since we've got the same layout that we had before, this is going to be the quarterfinals, another quarterfinals matchup. Is this going to open it up for the upset, or is it going to be a little bit more dominant and in the favor of Hog?
Man, I definitely would say that this squad, it's Gotti the OG, by the way. I know they just mashed it all together for no reason, but yeah, Gotti the OG is, yeah, I know.
Gotti, my bad. Okay, Gotti.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Gotti. Yeah, they mashed their name together. All these
man, oh boy, they're gonna be so mad at me. They're like, Hog.
Shout out to Hog, man. Shout out
to the Hog.
But yeah, this squad, I think they're definitely going to be very comfortable on all three of these maps. Definitely, most likely, Favelas, simply because it's been in competitive for over a year now. So many teams, so many players are just used to that map altogether. I will say the Factory King of the Hill is newer, so if they're going to have a chance to beat them, I would say that's probably their best map to do it. But hey, if you want to win the series, you're most likely going to have to win this Hollows demo. I feel like whoever is going to be winning this first map is most likely going to be able to take the series. So, you know, we'll see exactly how this bad boy is going to go, but I do think that the squad of Gotti, the OG, definitely has the upper hand coming into this one.
All right, let's move on to bans and see the Rogues taken off the board. Lancer and Ronin. That is some aggressive play that is taken out. What are your thoughts for Imagine on Perf with the Lancer up against Gotti? Do you think that that's a good pick in trying to take this one?
Yeah, I like it. You know, the Lancer pick, obviously, even actually, I don't like the ban at all. I'm going to be honest. I had to think about that for 2 seconds. I had to switch that up. I'm sorry. I had to think about it. Lancer did get updated recently, and ever since she's been updated, I've said personally, I will never be picking her, and I will never be banning her until she gets some kind of something back. She's got to get something back because now she can just get revealed if she's in her ult. That's what made Lancer so good, is that Dallas snap can't reveal her. You know, she can get revealed and then immediately brush it off by popping that ult. She can't do that anymore. So she's revealed just as easy as everybody else. So right now, Lancer, it's really hard to flank just because you can die to a trip mine. You can die to someone having a sensor on the flank. You can die to a late Dallas snap, even a Talon Dart you don't see. You can be revealed by essentially everything. So right now, Lancer in Demolition is just not that good. So I'm very surprised that is going to be the ban. Definitely would have liked to see an Anvil, things like that banned out. But since there are so many great rogues left on the table for this map, I'm going to be expecting to see most likely maybe an Anvil, maybe a Vi, maybe a Dallas, maybe a Kestrel. Most likely going to be seeing a Dahlia on both sides. It's mainly going to be about what can they fit around the Dahlia, as you're going to see those two rogues get banned out right now. And man, this is going to be a good match, I can already tell.
What would the comp be that they're planning if they're immediately taking Lancer off the board, that maybe that they don't want to play against her for a specific comp that they have in mind?
You know, if I'm thinking about it, Lancer right now, just because if she wasn't able to get revealed while she was in her ult, then I would say, yeah, they're gonna play Dallas, things like that. But you know, Lancer is definitely a counter to Glitch, and so I can see them pulling out the Glitch right here, and that's what they're gonna be locking in right now. And Joker is gonna be on that bad boy. He has played Glitch so many times, so many different tournaments, so not really surprised to see him pull it out here, especially when the Lancer isn't on the table. So you know, great stuff overall out of Joker to be able to find that ban. And I don't even think they were going to play Lancer, honestly. I don't really feel like they were going to play it, but just to have that security to know they're not going to play it if you know you're going to pick Glitch, because Lancer is definitely a direct counter to Glitch.
Interesting, because it was a counter pick, so it's not like, you know, Gotti were the ones that had that initially in the back of their heads. They weren't the ones with that strategy, so it's interesting how this is going to play out here. What about the other side? We've got the Runway, we've got the Dallas, got the Dahlia, and the Scorch. How's that?
Yeah, that means 4 mollies for the retake and no trophies coming out of this defensive side. So there's going to be a lot of mollies because, you know, Dallas can use his, Scorch can use hers, and then Runway can toss down that briefcase, and then they each have one more for that retake. So we're most likely going to be seeing a B push coming out of this offensive squad just because they're going to be using those mollies to zone off those players. You can molly off that hop over wall. You can molly off the other head glitch that players watch this B site from. You can probably plant the bomb pretty easily. So we'll see if they're going to be using these mollies to do exactly that.
Cade on the Runway, going to sniff that one out and immediately taking out that dart and still trying to get the peaks off. Rick's going to put some pre-shots down, a little suppressive fire, and the intel coming in. They know Rick's is there. It's going to get put down a little bit, taking some damage and just waiting for the push. Swift is going to open it up onto Solaris. Going to be down for
just
a
like
second.
that, they got
Kashi.
flanked. Yeah, they gave up their flank from middle, and that's the thing about a B push. You just can't give it up. And Swift, he was able to come swiftly back through the middle and just take them out very quick for first blood. And you cannot let that happen, man. You just can't.
Yeah, once you get the right comms in, you kind of notice the map and how it can open up to your favor. Somebody made the call and then made the play, and it's going to put him in a tough spot here. 3-2 for the moment. Dallas and Runway going to be trying to play to get this bomb. Sneakily looking over here at the line. Swift is ready. Babs able to sniff that one out. Knew exactly where he's going to be. Good reads. Babs trying to just rotate around. Does take some damage. Rix goes down. Cade's going to open it up and make it a 2-on-2. This is good, but there is just not enough time on the clock.
And just not enough, and that's going to be a quick and easy 1-0. Man, definitely like what I saw from them, though, you know, out of this defensive side, you know, able to come and get that quick flank in the middle to open things up. And, you know, that's really what you need is Swift coming in, like right here, following up Joker on that glitch. And man, that's the thing about a defensive glitch is that you're going to be able to walk around the map from either side. Essentially, wherever they go, you can take that glitch pad and just walk around the map and know that you're not going to be running into anyone because you can see them. You know, you can see them on that pad. So I'm sure that he was able to come and hit that very fast flank because guess what? You don't need to wait around if you already know they're not there.
Swift felt good about that one. You can see the little quick crouch, the little body disrespect, if you will. He was feeling confident going in and making sure to get those first pickups. And let's see if he can do it again. Corey is going to be playing the glitch exactly the way that it's intended. Solaris almost goes down, does take some damage, gets some peak shots off. Corey's going to get the first pick. Swift finishes it off. Babs is out.
Watch your step.
So a 3-on-4 going to try to make the push still.
Yet again. It's always the middle plays. You know, it's the plays from the middle that are opening it up for this squad every single time. You know, the first blood, it came out from Joker coming on the flank from the mid the first round. The second round, it came from Joker flanking on the far side this time and was able to take out the Dallas. And now it's a 2v1 situation. They're going to try to zone this player off while one player hops the bomb. The other one has to cover him. And man, right now, looks like both of them are deciding to push instead. And they are going to be able to down that player and get back to the bomb barely in time with just a little bit of seconds. Now stick the bomb. Don't let go. Yeah, I was about to say, please, don't let go. Yeah, that would have been absolutely tragic. But, you know, a nice 2-0 start for this squad and Gotti, the OG.
Got to clean the keys, you know. Every now and then you just got to take apart the keyboard and, you know, just brush it out a little bit. Or I don't know. I don't know what happened. But, yeah, great job there. Good execution across the board, seeing the highlights. Nagashi going to be able to put 2 down. Rix is able to come back and just really opened that one up and getting a nice little comfortable lead right off the rip. 0 downs out of Solaris and Babs. Got to get going there. Got to get some slays, start getting some shots in, or you're just going to get overtaken by this strategy so far. Where do they need, on the Perf side, where does Imagine on Perf need to switch things up? How do they need to adapt?
They need to play for the glitch. That's the biggest thing that they need to do. And right now, they're going to be going to this A side where this glitch has come every single time. They're going to know that he's here. They already revealed him. So now it's going to be all about whether this glitch wants to stay here, hack all these players while they go for this bomb plan, or does he want to try to hit a flank? You know, if he has all 4 confirmed in this area, he might just be able to drop down into mid from this little area and just hit a full flank yet again, which we've seen him do so many times. And it looks like he did just that. He just dropped down into the middle to start hitting that flank.
Playing the peaks. Gonna back up. Solaris keeping life here. Imagine on Perf. Gets hit with the glitch. Time is a ticking. They have got to start making some plays here and fast. Cade doesn't... Oh! Gonna be able to land it. Corey goes down. And the headshot, Cade on a roll, and the trip skis. Oh, beautiful. Oh, my God. Woo! That was beautiful.
Cade absolutely went crazy. That right there is a highlight. Definitely going to need an instant replay of that one. I'm putting production on blast. Show it to me. Give me what you got, man. That one right there was insane. Oh, my goodness. First of all, the amazing Simtex, then the amazing headshot, then the crouch spam with the KA-30 into the rolling body shot, man. Beautiful plays all around coming out of this player, man. You love to see it, man. That's exactly what you need against a squad like this, man. Against a team like this, you got to be able to win your gunfights like this. When you won, Swift, I'm sure that's what his teammates are telling him right there. And, man, just a beautiful, clean play coming out of this squad right now.
That's what Imagine on Perf needed to get themselves back into this one. Cade able to make a star play. Absolute MVP right now in my eyes. That was exciting to watch. Incredible 4-piece. Getting that ace. And we're going to watch the push in here. Good angles being met. Not enough damage, though, to take that player out. Good dodges coming in. But look at this aggressive play. Cade goes down. Oh, my gosh. That was a reversal if I've ever seen one in that matchup.
Yeah, Cade was really trying to make something happen out of nothing. I'm not sure exactly why he felt the need to get so aggressive and push up, but that is definitely going to be coming back to bite them because yet again, Joker was on that flank with the glitch, and he was able to get another kill in a 1v1 this time against the Dallas. So he is just making work of this flank right now and doing an absolutely great job of that. And they're up 3-1.
This is what a lot of people talk about when you mention discipline in the heat of a tournament. You get that opportunity to hit that crazy play, and you got to make sure that you are really taking all of the elements and putting them together. If you get a crazy clip, like a 4-piece the last round, don't try to immediately be chasing that same dragon. Don't be trying to go for that high that you just got. Still be playing the fundamental Roco that you need to win the game. And that might have been it. That might have been a little overzealousness, so to speak, from Cade after such a hype moment. But I think he's gotten a little modest now. He's playing a little bit more careful, so that's beautiful to see there. That's where the discipline comes in and is the most important. Zorism is going to be able to get the first down again. Cade trying to line up some shots. Going to stay in the fight a little too long. Ricks just melts him.
Yeah, all around great play, and just like that, they're going to be wiping them out. And man, that right there, all that is the offense getting in bottleneck and the defense using their utility perfectly. They were able to use their mollies, use their vibe poisons, things like that to really take this squad out. And hey, if you got a good Talon Dart, you know exactly where this team is going to be. You got your glitch flanking. You're going to be relaxing, and that's exactly how they were feeling right there on that defense. They saw those players getting that bottleneck, and they eliminated them swiftly how they should have.
Checking out the stats here, we've got some very good stuff coming out of Swift. Ever since the beginning of the map, he's just been playing exceptionally. He got that first flank off and was able to make some big things happen, and he's been continuously doing that. So maybe we'll witness the same thing here. A little slow play from Zorism. He knows he needs to make the rotation happen a lot faster. He hesitated just a little bit. Going to get the dart back, and we're switching over to the action on site. Rick's going to be in a tough situation here, but gets the shots off with his teammate. Hit points going down, but that's okay. He's going to be able to regain, and that is 3 dead for Perf. Make that 4. They've got a nice, comfortable 5-1 lead. So the switch in momentum was what we almost saw with that 4-piece from Cade. That was something that they really needed at that moment, but then immediately... I got to call it out. Cade gave up the first pick. He got a little overconfident, and that can hurt you because that was the round they really needed to just start snowballing this one on this side for them. But it looks like that they were able to regain off of that, and there is no problem from Gotti. Gotti making it happen and executing very well. Once again, I'd like to stay on with Swift, because all of the action seems to be on this point of view. Swift is just making some awesome plays. Please? I just want to see some Swift.
Yeah, and it looks like the plays are going to be coming out from this offensive squad as they're going to be hopping right over, trying to make something out of nothing. And man, I like the aggression, but you just got to make it work a little bit better. You can't be running into Swift. Like you said, Swift is a man on a mission right now, and now it's a 3v2 situation in favor of Gotti. And just like that, Cade going to be getting another Simtex down. That player should be getting revived. Cade only 4 HP, so it looks like he's going to be in a 1v3 situation, most likely not going to be able to stop that revive. And no, that player is going to be getting up, like I said, and he's going to be throwing that at the wall, mad at his teammates, saying, guys, I tried everything I could to get us some more rounds, but it ended up just not working out. And that is going to be a big 6-1 advantage for the side of Gotti, the OG. Man, you love to see it.
Yeah, that was exceptional play from Gotti. They came together as a unit. They went down pretty hard there in a couple rounds, but they immediately got back up on the horse, no problemo, and were able to take down, a lot of individual plays coming out of Perf, but as far as the teamwork goes, it is just too strong out of Gotti. Let's check out what they've got for the picks. We've got an Anvil coming out. Got the Dallas and Dahlia pick, and then we've got a Seeker. What do we got going on here? Oh, and the Fixer.
Yeah,
Insane.
Seeker double intel. I kind of like it. You got the double intel. Seeker is very popular on Hollows. At least he was a couple months ago, simply because of that defensive bow. You can see anyone coming onto the A side and know exactly how many players are going to be pushing up. You don't need to run a glitch if you got a Seeker, simply because that Seeker does such a good job of clearing out that site off the rip. Then you also have the sensor darts that you can put on the bomb site as well. So if the Anvil is going to try and plant in that smoke, you are going to be able to, see him with that red outline, because those sensors can come in so much handy, man.
All right, so not much room for error on the side of Imagine. Gotti got a nice lead started here. The bomb's going to be handed off, and they're making their way to A. Corey.
Yeah, and this is most likely going to be a smoke
3.
play. I was going to say it's going to be a smoke play maybe around the fixer. They do have a fixer, and there it is. There's going to be... but is he going to pop his goggles? I don't think he actually popped his goggles, so mainly just using it for that smoke. And they're going to be getting that bomb down, and Corey's going to be staying behind the shield. This is a very interesting situation now.
Oh, perfect placement. Right over the barricade. Corey's going to be able to land one, but then also gets traded out by a good placement from Takashi, and the finish comes in. So 3 players are going to have to make it happen. We've got the time in their favor, though. They're getting some good dinks off. They're buying themselves some time by playing this one tight. Swift able to get the pick. That's going to be huge. That puts them at an even ground 3-on-3. And, oh my gosh, the dinks coming out. The play is going to be picking players up. 1 player left. The Seeker to try to make something happen. And there we go. Bomb goes off. They were able to play it exceptionally well. The time was efficient. Beautiful work out of them to be able to keep that retake from happening. 10 assists for Zordism. Love to see the team shot coming out of him and Swift, putting down so much damage. 9 downs. 9 downs for Corey as well. Good Lord, they are just too darn good.
Yeah, it looks like an all-around performance from this squad for sure. Everyone is doing their job. And, you know, if you're the other side, if you're Perf, you got to be looking at your teammates and saying, hey, guys, I know it's not King of the Hill. You know, it's not all about the kills, but you got to help us get a couple. You know, you got to help us get something so we can try and string these wins together, because we've seen that you can start to make a comeback on this defensive side. It's just about having the right rogues, things like that, having the right mindset as well, because if you don't have the right mindset, that is just our ready start.
Rakes with the opening pick. Not a good sign at all. Oh my gosh. Corey gets away with a slither of health. Solar's putting down some good shots. Babs is able to get a pick over on that side. Some major hits coming in. Swift is all set up. Swift has been having one heck of a game so far. Kashi laying down the suppressive fire. Corey trying to get the peek with the dinks. Does land a few. And the bomb is down, so they're going to have to be playing this one super aggressive, trying to win their gunfights. Only 1 player left up. It's going to be the Anvil. They're going to just take him down, no problem. And there you go. They've got a W on this side of the board.
Yeah, right there. That's the momentum that they needed to start getting right there. And it's got to, you know, you can't let up. You can't even have one slip up where you mess up a round simply because you have to win the next 6 rounds in a row. And you're on the, I guess now we can say the defense is the more favored side, but shoot, the way that this squad and Gotti the OG has been playing it, I don't know, man. It's going to be a close one. If they're going to be able to bring this back, I'm just not sure.
Going to be an exceptional comeback indeed. They've had opportunities, but they weren't able to capitalize on them. But now getting a nice fresh start. Do not have any room for error, but hey, got to do what you got to do. There's still a chance. Takashi trying to get a reposition in, get a better angle. Don't have much intel yet. 2 players playing this corner. And the pick comes in from Zorism. It's going to be a down from the sniper. Excellent shooting over on the other side. Cade is able to land another grenade. Cade's grenades are just on point. Able to pick up the kill into Zorism as well. And this is looking extremely good for Perf. Got 1 player, sorry, 2. They do get 1 up, so that's going to be 3 strong. Corey goes down, though, so the fights are coming in. Zorism lands another good shot with the sniper. Another one as well. Zorism hitting the crucial headshots. Oh my gosh. And the Seeker, the last one up, into a tough position to be in. And that... oh my gosh, Cade. Cade, what are you doing?
He won
Cade
that.
trying to make the play. Won a crucial fight against Swift. Not going to happen. That was played perfectly by Gotti there to end that one, and an 8-2 definitive lead in game number 1. And like you said, that was a must win for Perf. It's just going to be very, very difficult for this King of the Hill to go in their favor.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to have a ton of momentum, feeling very good. An 8-2 victory is very, very, very solid for this squad. I'm sure they're going to be feeling very comfortable, like I said. So, just having that early advantage in the series, it always helps so much, man. Just the mental edge, every single part of it, especially if you feel like on paper you are the better team, because that's going to put the other team a little bit down in the dumps. You got to come out and try to say you got some firepower, but to only win 2 rounds in the demo, that one's definitely going to hurt.
Yeah, exceptional play that we saw from Cade, especially with that final clutch 1v1 against Swift, who's been playing, just dominated that entire game. Cade just being able to make some big individual plays, but that's not, it's just not going to win games. I mean, you will win rounds, but games are much, much harder. So let's check out these highlights. I want to see that 4-piece again. That was some beautiful play from both sides. Swift having an incredible little opener right there, setting the tone, so to speak, getting the mood just right. Got the little disrespect coming in, but that's okay. And we've got just another one. Swift does go down in the beginning of that one, but just overall, this matchup was over and done, no problem. But this one was the biggest highlight. Incredible headshots, the 3-piece, and then just creme de la creme. Beautiful headshot to end it off. Gosh. Rome, that was extraordinary.
Yeah, that one is one of those type of plays that you really don't see all that often. And so, to be able to witness one in real, man, that thing is just so beautiful to witness, man. So many amazing plays. That one by Cade, most likely going to be taking the cake, but sadly, that cake is not going to be going home with him because they didn't end up winning the map, sadly. And so, all that good performance coming out of Cade, it just left him mad, throwing towards the wall.
He was feeling it, though. Hopefully, that's what they need to get themselves the W here in map number 2 and to tie it up. The Zorism, though, oh my gosh. Oh my, we didn't see that one live. Good Lord. that was the double down that we saw on the kill feed. And there was the Cade clutch. But boy, that Zorism too, man. He got hot with that thing, and that was fancy. Woo! So here we go. Game number 2, Factory, King of the Hill.
Yeah, I was going to say we haven't seen the Fixer pulled out in a while, since it got nerfed. That ult got brought down to 6 seconds. But hey, if you're good with the tier, good with the weapon, then guess what? You're going to be good to go. And that's exactly how X was feeling as he was able to take out both of those players, man. Just a beautiful highlight, man. Like you said, we did miss that one, man. Great job from the production, man, making sure we don't miss a beat, man. Love to see it. Now we're going back to Factory King of the Hill. We saw it in the series that we previously watched, but now it's different teams, in this quarterfinal. So we got to see how these specific teams are going to perform. But I definitely think that I'm favoring Gotti, the OG, coming into this one.
Let's move on to the rogues that have been banned for both teams. Check out what their strategies might be. The obvious choices, Scorch and Vi. So knowing that these two rogues are off of the market, what can we expect from the strategy? From what we just saw, map number 1, what can you guess?
Dallas, Kestrel, Dahlia, and whatever you want as the 4th, whether it could be anything. Honestly, you could put a Lancer there, you could put an Anvil there. I personally love playing Anvil simply because of that shield. If there's no Scorch, there's no Vi, there's only one Molly that you have to worry about. You get the trophies as well. So I've been running Anvil a lot in 8s, and I've been making people mad with my shields, you know what I'm saying? But that's exactly what I love to do. You try to run up to the point, you see a shield, you're just like, man, can't get in there now, and that's the Rome DMV special for you, So, the bad thing is though with Anvil, the only takeaway is that with this new weapon mastery is that you might have an LMG trying to go up against a KA-30 because the only slots that Anvil has open are a shotgun and an LMG. So he doesn't exactly have an accurate AR or an SMG to use. So right now, that's the main reason why we haven't seen too much Anvil from the top level players in King of the Hill recently, is just because the weapons that he's available to just aren't up to snuff when it comes to winning these gunfights. You got to have that accuracy, and it's got to be quick.
Yeah, that makes sense with what we've seen so far in the last couple weeks and previous. It just really amps the gameplay up to be able to have those long range dinks being landed at all times. But we've got this match ready to go. Let's see if they can get back into this one. They had a rough run of it. Imagine on Perf, they didn't really take advantage of some of these big plays that were being made out of Cade. Cade was trying to save the day, but the team just couldn't get it in order. Let's see if they can do that on map number 2 here in the Respawn King of the Hill.
Yeah, and now it's going to be all about those picks. So you got to see what these teams are going to be feeling. It's going to be all about comfort picks with what is available. So who's going to be on the Kestrel, who's going to be on the Dallas, and who is going to be on maybe even the Ronin. I'm not exactly sure what that other one is going to be, but either way, most definitely going to Runway. That could get spicy.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. And then there's going to be a Lancer potentially on the other side. So most likely going to be seeing a Dallas and a Kestrel on both sides with 2 fills. Looks like Lancer Runway is going to be one of the fills on one team, and we'll see what the other one's going to be on the other team.
Zorism is the one with that double down we saw. Just beautiful headshots with the sniper. That quick shot. Being able to play like that is going to help you in a respawn mode. You know, you don't really have to worry too much because you can be pre-aimed in a demo, really work your corners, and you got a lot more time to really get those shots lined up. But in the fast play of Respawn, that's when you want to see clips like that. So I'm glad that we're getting to see Zorism on that rogue and hopefully get to see some pop-offs and some little highlights. But looking at the other rogues that were picked, what can we expect?
You know, we can expect the exact same thing because it is a mirror match, man. Same 4 rogues on both sides. You love to see it, man. You love to see the mirror matches because now it's all about winning those individual matchups. And on this map, I say it so many times, if Lancer is on the map on both teams in King of the Hill, 90% of the time, in my opinion, it comes down to which Lancer outplays who. So it's going to be very interesting to see which Lancer is going to be able to top frag for their squad, but I'm definitely putting a lot of weight on these Lancers' shoulders to carry this one.
Yeah, looking for the Lancers to get those early rotations off, trying to out-sneak each other, get those good hiding spots, you know, stay off the radar, so to speak. Here we go, an immediate opening up. Who cares about audio? I'm just going to break through the glass, coming in hot. Going to get this great angle off. That's going to be the cross angle, helping his teammates to take some down. That's going to be 2. Zorism trying to line up some shots here. Almost connects, but Cade rolls out and wins the 1v1 mirror match. Cade says, not today. I'm hot with this runway.
Yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful attempt right there, man. You love to see it, though, the fact that they're even using the sniper, man, in this situation on this small map. I like to say that sometimes we see a couple of SMGs. Right now, we're only seeing 1 on each side because of that Lancer. So, you know, you still have 3 assault rifles for each squad and potentially a sniper for the rest of these teams. So it's going to be all about winning these longer gunfights, setting up for your Lancers to be able to perform extremely well just like that.
Swift playing to his strengths. 3 HP, backs out of that one, gets the rollout, and gets help from his teammate. That is exceptional Roco play. Swift able to get the kill after just getting a little bit of a recover in. Corey going to line up the cross angle. Cade, once again, getting that nade off onto Swift, just being so big about getting those opening kills with that thing. Tremendous job out of Cade so far, being able to just shut down the aggressive plays. And here we go, all tied up, 27-27, 30 seconds left before the rotation. Cade able to get this pick off. We've got 2 down. And here we go. They are going to try to go in for an early one. Never mind. They're going in high. Swift is able to pick up 1, finishes off another. Corey's able to get the pick with the nade. And there we have it. They give it up. And we're going to play another time. Babs able to get the pick off on Rix. Rix goes down. It's going to open this one up to a 4-on-3 right off the rip. Good dinks coming in, but he goes down fast.
Yeah, fast and in a hurry is right. Is man right there, Joker gonna be taken out to Kashi, man. To Case. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it, man. But big props to him because he has been absolutely going off today, man. But we got ourselves a close game, and like I said, it's these close encounters, these close engagements that just mean so much. Just like this one, you're able to win 2 in a row and hit the snap, revealing it as well. That just helps out your team so much more. That's 2 extra gunfights that now your teammates don't have to win, and now he's picking up a 3rd one, and Rixie is going crazy right now on this Dallas, and he's picked up a 24S, beaming with it. Doesn't matter if it's a 24S, got the devotion in his back pocket, hit him for 47, head tap on the ground for 78. He is definitely vibing and feeling himself right now, man. We've seen players pull out this devotion more recently, and it's just incredible to see him do so well on it.
Rix is on a run. Good Lord, he has not missed a beat so far. He's still on this spree. He's going to line some good dinks up, but he gets the heck out of dodge. Doesn't take any damage. Going to get some pre-fire off. Beautiful work by Rix. This is what you want. Corey staying alive, being just a big nuisance. Going to come back out, wins the fight on Solaris, gets some good damage off. Still just going to try to get the recov in. Does get some off. Zorism going to be able to get the shots down onto Cade. Corey goes down, playing the numbers game. Going to get the trade. And here we go. The control coming out of Gotti. They're going to be holding this one down. Rix, once again, getting good shots in with his team. They are just in sync perfectly, and they're starting to pull away.
Yeah, pulling away by a nice margin, 0-0 in this first one. The first round of King of the Hill, it definitely puts you on your heels if you end up losing it. And man, so much pressure is going to be on this squad, but when Rick's beaming like this with the devotion, able to 2-tap players, you'll love to see it, man. This is exactly what you need. It's going to be so hard to break this hill. He's seeing them spawn up yellow. He says, I don't need to worry about that side for a little bit. Is this player right now? Man, that is great reaction for a bounce nade, man. So many times you see a grenade bounce off the wall. The intuition is to roll away from it, but he knows if you roll toward where it bounced at, it's going to end up being nowhere near you, and that's exactly what he had to do right there, man. So many times. That is something that these players had to learn and adapt to with these bounce nades, and just like that, they're going to be going up 1-0, holding that final hill for the entirety of the time. Nice little dance coming out there.
Yeah, the celebration, they're feeling it right now. Gotti just looking too darn good. Swift, especially Rix, just incredible slaying ability out of him. The damage is really what I love to see. The 8 assists, 6 assists across the board on the rest of the team. 13 downs from Corey. They are just putting way more damage on top of Imagine on Perf than they're able to fight back with. And it is just a one-sided affair so far, and it's not looking good. This is going to be possibly the final round here in this matchup in the quarterfinals between Imagine on Perf and Gotti. Swift pops out, immediate down. Great shots, and they are feeling it. Corey able to get one as well. And immediate 2 down for Perf, and they've got control.
Yeah, got nice control, nice team wipe there out of this squad, and now it's just going to be all about holding, making sure you have the right angles, and using the utility that you have left nicely, and just like that, they're going to be able to get another down and get another player just below 50 HP. Some nice stuff coming out of Gotti, the OG squad right now. And they're just holding them off, and now 15 seconds left. It looks like this squad of Perf is going to be giving up this time, heading over to the next hill. But at the next hill already is a wild Rixie with a devotion, and he is not going to be letting anyone near this hill. And it's just going to be stimming on up, keeping it safe, zoning off with the molly, and just ready to kill anyone that hops over that hop over wall, man. You love to see it.
And Zorism opens it up with a headshot onto Cade, and another one onto Solaris. So Zorism hitting those shots that we talked about, and another one, and another one. Zorism all over the kill feed right now, taking down the numbers from Perf. Perf have no shot. That is just great stuff out of Zorism, and we've seen it from Rix. Rix is such a nuisance. He is so annoying to play against. This is a great angle. They really are forced to look at him, or he's just going to just put them down. But that flank right there is going to be excellent. That's going to be able to take him out of that position. He's not going to be able to land the shots. Babs takes him down. So Rix finally is not going to be a big nuisance. Babs also is able to get the kill onto Swift, so big moves out of Babs. Maybe this could possibly be a swing in their favor. They got to start outplaying them soon. But Corey's going to say, no, it's not happening. No, we're closing this one out.
Yeah, one thing that I will say, though, is that if you are able to hold one power position for that long, it is just detrimental for the other team. And right there, you saw X was able to stay alive forever in that corner with that devotion, and that's exactly what you have to do, man. You have to just be able to hold those angles, and him holding that one, which is such an important angle. It covers the hop over wall, covers the highway, covers the entry from the bomb site area. All around, just a great angle, and being able to hold that for, what was that, 40 seconds that he was standing there just chilling, being alive, and that helped his team so much, getting a nice advantage heading into the C Hill.
Already, I'm starting to see a pattern. Rix is that anchor guy. He's getting those cross angles off. He's really making sure to just use his life to the best of his ability, win these individual pivotal battles. He's going to be landing some excellent shots to help his teammates stay alive. 25 seconds left on this hill, and they are going to get all of it. Oh, never mind. We've got a Takashi coming in, taking down Zorism, but it's not. Oh, Cade also gets the pick up onto Swift there. This is going to be some crucial kills being laid down. We've got 6 seconds left, and the rotation's coming out.
Yeah, already setting up for this last and final hill, which is so important, man. It's a 50-point lead heading into it. So, you know, if you're the side of Perf, you just got to say, listen, we just need to break this bad boy, and we got to hold it. We got to break it quickly and hold it very, very well. But, you know, getting team wiped like that, that's not going to be the best way to make it start. So, you know, it's just going to be all about persevering, getting that comms, understand that you still got about 45 seconds left. You can make this comeback happen. You just got to stay composed. And if you're the side of Gotti, you just got to keep that pressure on. Don't let them get anywhere near this hill. Figure out where they're going to be spawning once you slay them out, and don't give them a second chance. Don't give them any opportunity, not even a breath of air.
Oh, and that's what you want to see if you are looking for that comeback. Cade getting that opening pick, but that's not going to be enough. Once again, the ability of Gotti to just overpower Perf is just too darn good. They are outslaying him all day.
Yeah.
And look at this. Rix is in another location where he's got that crossfire. And that crossfire is punishing them so bad. He gets every single dink possible. Dinks for days. And gets the final dink with the pistol. Sit down. It's Rix day. This man is just on fire.
Yeah, man, Rick doing an amazing job right there, man. That is impressive if you ask me, man. That is impressive. Hitting those flicks is nasty. Doesn't matter if they're across the way, if they're close at the close wall, doesn't matter. He's going to be not missing whatsoever. And that is the level of play that we're seeing out of these players that we just drop our jaws at. And that's the reason why we are watching and why it's very hard to compete at this high of a level, man. That's all I'm going to say.
Rix is that guy. I can just tell you that right now. This man is ready to play. Let's roll it. Let's check out these replays from map number 2 and the series. That was just incredible plays from both teams. Swift, obviously, with the disrespect. You know, there's something to be said for that. You know, first of all, he's having fun. And second of all, you know, he's trying to get into the other team's head. And he's also enjoying the game. And if you're enjoying Roco, if you're in the zone, then you're not going to be worried about any type of mistakes that you're going to be making. You're going to be keeping your foot on the gas, so to speak, and you're just going to keep things rolling. And I think Cade was having a good time right here. He must have been having some fun. That was the highlight of the past 2 weeks for me. That was just a credible play out of him. Unfortunately, he couldn't really make too much more of those happen. He did have some moments of brilliance, but it just wasn't enough. Can't keep that consistently going to just dominate this kind of team. This was an incredibly disciplined Gotti squad. They were able to come together and clutch up when they needed to. They were all playing exceptionally well together, synced up, and yeah, just got some great outplays and team shot, especially in the King of the Hill. They were just playing so darn well. Great matchup, but what I am taking away is that we're about to see a Gotti team. I think you said it. You said, oh my God, that was beautiful. You said it, that Gotti could possibly take down Right Turtle.
Yeah, you know, there is a chance. The thing is that both of these squads, since they have gotten to the semifinals, they have both secured their spot in the main event already, so they don't really have to worry about that per se, but definitely still some seeding and some, honestly, some bragging rights on the line with these squads, because I know that players like Joker, Rixie, and things like that, they have always wanted to take down a squad like Right Turtle, and so you know, now might be the time. They look very, very poised to be able to. Their demolition looked very solid. Their King of the Hill looked very solid as well. And this squad, you know, sky's the limit for them today, 100%. But just because they have the capabilities, whether it's the gunfight, my goodness, didn't give that Lancer a chance. Just absolutely put her down, man. The Dallas going down as well, man. Rix hitting the nastiest two taps, man, all day. You love to see it. If he's able to flick to you, he's not going to be missing. And man, just doing an amazing job on this Dallas, hitting these two taps left and right. My goodness, just farming headshots. You love to see it.
Rix is a bad man, Rome. Rix is one bad guy. You do not want to go up against this boy right now. He is playing lights out. This was just exceptional. Dinks all over the board, and he is just unreal. Can't wait to see more of that, honestly. Gotti get the 2-0. Congratulations to them. This is going to put them into the semifinals, taking on the team we just witnessed win 437. So look forward to that. That is going to be a matchup for the ages. That's going to be the semifinals coming up soon, but yeah, we're going to have to wait for that one. And on the other side of the bracket, we've got Right Turtle taking on Empire of the Sun. So that's who's going to be your final four of the night. But we're going to go to a quick 5-minute break. But when we get back, we've got that lined up for you. Don't go anywhere.